Hello, beginning string students. Really quick, this is a really short video of what we're doing this week. You can go back and watch it, and we'll try to keep it down to 5 minutes. Basically, we'll be getting our instrument out of the case, rest and playing position, and how to properly pluck your instrument. The violin violas really should be starting on the floor with their instrument because you don't want to be opening it up in the air. So you do have, your cases have two sides. They have a rounded side and a flat side. You want to make sure the flat side is down on the ground first before you open it up. Otherwise the instrument will be backwards, it'll be upside down. So you open up your case and you'll see you have an instrument and a bow. Leave the bow in there, we don't want to touch that. But other parts of the instrument, you'll see you have a scroll, the pegs, the tuning pegs, the neck, the fingerboard, the F-holes, the bridge, the tailpiece, and the chin rest. You should know the parts of your instrument. So what you can do is, once you open your case, you can grab it by the neck, like this, and you can have a seat. Great for violin and viola players. A lot of you got the shoulder rest. The shoulder rest actually goes on the back side of the instrument to help protect the instrument from sitting on your bone here. So what you do is you're going to have to adjust it the first time. Parents, you might have to unscrew these legs to make it fit, but you'll notice that these little legs will just fit on the outside ledge of the instrument, and it just kind of clips on like this, and it'll stay in place. But you really want to make sure it catches on this ledge, and you do want it so it's kind of frowning. If you notice, it has a little curvature, and so that when I bring it up to my body, it's not going to be jabbing into my neck. So again, you will have to adjust it the first time. You want it to be just so it's across the bottom part of the instrument. It would look something like that, and get used to practice kind of latching it onto this ledge. The next thing we teach students is playing position. So we have and rest position. So rest position is easy. I take my left hand, I put on my left side of the instrument, left leg, and it's resting. Playing position is where I take my other hand, but glue it to my leg so I don't switch sides by accident, and I just pop it up right under my ear, and I button it to the side of my neck. And I do want this to be off to the side. I really don't want this instrument in front of me. I want it off to the side. So again, rest position. And when I say playing position, we pop it up and we kind of button it to the side of our neck. And a good practice is to see if you can hold it with just your jawbone. You can do this over a bed or near a cushion or a couch or something, and see if you can hold it with just your jawbone. Once we know our playing position, then we're ready to play it. We're going to pluck it at first. So with our right hand, we're going to make an L shape. We're going to plant our thumb on the black fingerboard. So you notice that kind of looks like an L. And I'm going to reach across, and I'm going to pluck my strings. So this is a violin. So I pop it up, playing position. I make my L. I plant my thumb on the fingerboard. And now I'm going to pluck. I'm going to stretch across and pluck the G string, D string, A string, and the E string. And I have a little saying for the violins. Good dogs always eat. And so that's how you can remember your 4 strings. G string, good, D string, dogs, always, and eat. And I'll put it back down in rest position. And finally, when we're done with our instrument, we're done practicing, we can then take our shoulder rest off, we slide that off, and then I put it back in the case. I don't want to leave this on because it'll make it too thick, and when I go to close the case, it could crush the bridge. So you put it back in the case the same way you took it out. Again, I would leave the bow in there, and I would not mess around with the bow until we really talk about how to use it. I know you want to take it out and look at it, but just leave it in there. Your assignment for this week is simple. Just make up 3 songs, really easy songs, using your 4 strings that we just showed you. So good luck with that, and hopefully next week you can share one of your songs using your open strings.